Okay, so we are on our way over to Scott's garage. It is towards the end of April here. See what is going on with Big Hoss, because tomorrow Scott, Donovan, Kevin, Andrew, Tony, and others head down to Mexico for the Rally Baja race across Mexico, and they are taking Big Hoss. So that makes me believe that it must be pretty close to being ready. I sort of hear that perhaps they'll be continuing to work on it on the way down. Yeah, it's probably been a month since I was over here, and they were getting the engine going initially, and then that was probably more than a month ago. They took the engine out, had it totally sort of taken apart, rebuilt. Have since gotten it back, gotten it together, gotten it in. A ton of other things that I've seen some photos of. A ton of work on the frame, you know, getting the two fuel cells done. Obviously the shocks and all of that must be in by now. And you know, etc., etc. So I'm going to be very interested to see where they're truly at when we get. So you'll see here in the next couple of videos them working on Big Hoss the day before they left. So the agreement was, when I called Scott, hey, you can come over, but I don't have time to talk. You know, that was what he told me. They were scrambling so much, so you won't hear that much commentary from me on these videos. Wow, gold machine.
Dude, your rivet gun and your power probes, just been a lifesaver.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you can teach me how to use that power probe.
Yeah, Tim.
I never took it out. Look at this. Shit. Fuck shucks.
It's easier now to do this. I just don't want that flapping. That's way better. Oh no! Oh no! Got it. Should we go with that? And that, and that. You see those?
Yeah. I mean, it's gas tank.
Damn. Tank's done.
You get a hole in there.
One.
Oh, you guys are just riveting fools, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's crazy.
see this?
Some fine tuning going on.
Do you want a washer?
No, I don't. I have to get it together.
Windshield.
That's fine.
It broke.
Damn, new horn? Steering connected up.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Do we have longer ones? No. I think it's just gonna snap all these off. I'll put it on it for sure.
Yeah.
I gotta go back over to pick it up.
Okay.
Who did the paint or the... Is this paint? This is cool.
Who did what?
Your name's on here. You got the Fox stuff going on.
Chris painted them for us.
Oh, nice. So stick-ons. BF Goodrich. I love it. All terrains. The front of the air cleaner's got the history. Wins. 73 Baja, 1000, 74.
Nice.
Shit, you guys are gonna be working through the night, aren't you?
Maybe.
Wow.
Just trying to get this.
Okay, so the next two videos I've actually filmed down in Mexico at the Nora 1000. Scott and the team were up multiple nights working on the car to get it finished and get it going. Complete last minute scramble. But as you can see, they did indeed get it going, and it sounds pretty good. So, huge accomplishment for Scott, Donovan, Kevin, Andrew, and the rest of the team to get it running, to get it going. Unfortunately, the one thing they didn't really dig into was, I think, the diff, and after 50 miles of Big Tony driving it, the diff went out. And they also had some electrical issues. But overall, from where they were a couple of weeks before with nothing put together, a huge success. So a month or so after getting back from the Nora 1000, Scott realized that Big Hoss, which was really a museum piece, was in many ways too valuable to be out pounding around. They did take it out of Prairie City and Folsom and got it running out there, and you know, it was going pretty good. But I think he realized that if he really wants to sort of race and beat up a vehicle, he needs something that's not a museum piece that isn't worth quite as much as Big Hoss. So he found this F100 in 1967 down in Southern California, and a friend of his went down with a trailer, retrieved it, and what you're going to see here is the day he brought it back. All right.
Right on, man. That thing looks so cool.
Doesn't it?
Where's all the rust, dude?
Right?
There's no rust.
I
The
know.
rust from this one's on the Bronco.
Look at
How you
side
doing?
it is. Good, man. How are you, Johnny?
I'm good.
Look how cool it is.
My
in here.
God. This is actually, looks like it's functional.
I know.
What the hell are you doing by something?
Well, we can drive around the block, but we got to nut and bolt it before, because, you know, I'm already finding things wrong, but at least it got here. It's pretty badass.
So Ed checked it all out?
Well,
I mean, as best
a
he
little
could.
bit, not a lot.
Man, those are some badass
Those are
shocks.
expensive as shit.
Check on it.
I don't know. I might do coilovers, but you never know. It's got a big gas tank, right, which we need.
Well, it's a fuel cell, right?
Racing, yeah, it's a fuel cell.
I love it. Check this out.
Got a new truck in the corral.
And fittings coming out of the fuel cell here.
Cage.
Now you got two batteries, dude.
Yeah.
One's an Optima. That's a good battery. I got to get one of those.
see.
Shit, they did some good stuff on this, Scott. The headers are all wrapped.
No kidding,
Dude,
man.
just the roll bar. Get up in here, Tom. Look, they like got the truck to the roll bar. Cause you know we know this stuff now. Look,
Check.
truck to the roll bar, 4-inch around cage. This the roof. I mean, everything works with speedometer isn't hooked up because you use the low end.
So you got LEDs.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like those.
Yeah, this whole thing is loose.
It's 1, 2, 3, so it's a reverse manual. They got the fucking headset.
I saw that.
And it works.
Nice.
I mean, Ed said it's badass. He said when he shipped it in a second, it chirped.
Nice.
What's the motor?
351 Windsor, man. I
Nice.
mean, I got a million.
Look at these shocks. Holy shit.
127 in this thing.
All right, open the hood up.
All right, takes 2 guys.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 of you right here.
It's not easy. You got to get out of it first.
Jeez, you need a ladder?
Oh shit, man.
Come with a rope ladder?
Fuck iCloud storage. Trying to sell me new shit. It's like, quit trying to store the same fucking pictures over and over.
Nice new seats too.
Pull 2 off. Here.
Sound deadening.
It's fiberglass and it's light, and we lift it straight up and then throw it onto my truck. You good?
Yeah, I just didn't want to grab it.
Okay. Yep.
Dash is aluminum. Nicely done. And that looks like... What's this digital system in the middle, Scott?
That's a low range, so it's your GPS and it's your speedometer.
Nice. And then is this just a standard automatic?
No, it's
Is it a sequential?
It's a sequential, so it has a shift kit in it. So instead of going third, second, first like you would in a regular car,
Yeah.
it goes first, second, third.
Okay.
So it still goes park, reverse, neutral, third, second, third. Go ahead, you can get right there.
All right.
Wow, that's awesome.
Ah, nice pink distributor cap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Pink's in, baby.
Yeah, that's
Pink's in. I'm all about the pink.
look at those shock absorbers. Good God. And these springs.
Yeah, Ed was like, yeah, let's go out, beat the shit out of it. We'll tow it home, fix it there. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then because that was closed, right? When I came up there, I go, yeah, we're going to just take it on the road. And he's like, yeah, I looked at that. And there's a lot of loose shit. You know, I'm like, wow. And he goes, the biggest thing is one of the batteries isn't even tied down. And I'm like, well, I had 4 different tie downs for big hogs, but who knows where they are, you know? But we're still going to have a couple beers and do it because I have had a long fucking day. Oh.
Oh, you got the solid throttle linkage.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. What is this? Cooling for
The
the
first thing I'm going to do,
power
John,
steering? Looks
First-
like it is.
What's that? Where at?
This little guy here looks
That
like
is a power steering cooler for
Cooling.
Ford.
no
That's
shit.
how Ford does them. The power steering's funky. You can see it has a bar, or you can see it has a tube
Uh-huh.
off the power steering.
Off the rack or what?
Right here. I don't understand that. It goes up to there. So is that where you fill it in? How's that? I've never seen something like that, so I've got to check that out.
I'm guessing that is, yeah, that's the filler. So this is the reservoir?
And this belt, this
does
belt was off, and oh look, it's loose already.
Oh, Scott, this acts as a reservoir. Look,
Is it? Yeah,
it's got
that's what I
fluid
figured,
up to
yeah.
here.
But this belt we just tightened, and it's already loose. That's what was chirping.
Yeah, you could hear it. Classic sort of
Fucking
fan belt.
weenie
sound.
belt, man.
Shit, if that's all that's wrong. I mean,
No,
the
yeah.
wiring looks good.
He just
Tight.
had the wiring done.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a kid. He was giving it his best shot. 35-year-old. He was giving it his best shot.
since when is a 35-year-old a kid?
Yeah, right.
We're old.
I love this body. This is why I wanted a 68 or a 69.
Well, it looks good to me.
I didn't order. I waited till this got here.
So, Donovan and Scott took the Ford out for a test drive, and as you can see, they came on back. So,
First
big
test drive,
success.
they're back. Oh yeah, good amount of fumes.
Right tail light's out. Your driving light is out.
Well, that's a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You came back.
How's this, Scott?
Right up here. It's great.
Are you comfortable?
It's a little high.
Okay.
The driver's seat's great. Like Kip says, I think I would move that steering wheel back a little.
Yeah, or at least have it so
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they are gated.
Take it for a spin.
The seatbelts are gated.
Oh, are they?
Come on, seatbelts gated. What? Seatbelts gated.
Kevin, you want to drive?
They're gated. Oh, okay.
Come
Kev, take John next to me.
on, let's go.
You feel? Wait, I don't know if you can fit over here, John.
So Donovan and Scott took the Ford out, and it was a success. They got back, obviously. So almost immediately after that, Kevin and I put on the headsets and took the Ford out for a quick burn around Eldorado Hills.
You guys hear each other?
Go!
Yeah, I can. It's just like the shooting ones too.
It's got the noise cancellation.
Yeah.
That's
You're on
nice.
trailer.
Yeah. So it's a manual valve body. I have to shift.
This is sequential, or
It's automatic.
oh, it's automatic. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's spongy. Like
Sponge, and I can see your foot going down.
Yeah.
Man, you're up high in this thing. You're sitting down low.
Yeah, I looked at it and it's way lower. This one's way lower.
Yeah, it is. It is. This is cool.
It's not bad.
So that's it for now. I think the plans are to paint the Ford, put new lights on, and generally get it together for the Nora 500 later in the year.